Oh, yes.
How many candles in the 1 minute chart we need to be on screen? Like,
What do you mean?
like 1 minute, 6 hours, or 1 minute, 12 hours. How much we need to be?
Oh, okay. 2 hours. Please.
2 hours.
60 candles is the minimum. Correct.
Okay.
All right.
Did you want a specific time frame
then? You're practicing basically these sessions. You are now like a sparring session, so your specific time frame is 1 minute chart.
No.
Continue.
Hey, Ray. Are you testing me right now?
I'm kind of looking at you guys, what you're doing.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm kind of confused.
James, I know you got multiple screens. Couldn't see your chart.
So that's a question. Are we using our real account or demo account?
For the for now, use your demo, but by the time we get to the advanced class, you're going to use your real account.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Vicky. Yep, I don't need the audio, to be honest. I just want to see the way how you analyze your charts, the way how you basically trade. That's all.
Oh, Ray, can you just share my screen, please? You get a chance?
Yes, bear with me for 1 second.
Sure.
Okay, so we're just waiting for a couple more. So, just do it one more time. Okay, I'll just do it with yours, Jenny.
Oh, what to do? Let's just go crazy. Just watch it.
So do you have any questions, Jenny?
I mean, it's just, it's kind of gone completely off, out of here, and there's nowhere, I don't know, I know there's news soon, which is why I chose this one. So, I just don't know how to chart it now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, I'm happy to wait until it's my turn. Just something for you to resolve when you get to my turn.
Okay, let's stop through right there. If you came in a bit later, the whole point of the exercise basically for today is through the live trading environment is for you to basically spar with the marketplace, and I believe it's an important element in trading, especially the uncertainty of the market can go up or down, and to basically test mainly your skill set. At the same time, I can see for 1 minute you have 60 seconds basically to be prepared. I'm looking at other traders, they're looking at 1 week, and all of a sudden 1 day. Some are looking at 1 or 4 hours. Some are looking at 1 hour. You have to focus on what's happening that's there in front of you first, right? 2, back to basics. Where are your basic stuff? Look at this one right here. Look at those impulses. They're giving you to buy. I see hesitation. Hesitation, hence I'm assessing. I want to see your confidence. You might be a very good technical analyst, to be honest. But if you do not have the confidence to execute, then it doesn't mean anything. The reason is, in trading, you will need to take courage. Courage to take a risk. So probably I bet you some of you are also now panicking when I said you need to trade your live account. Especially for intermediate and advanced students. I was seeing price moving here. There is a perfect level of demand, giving you some form of input, and then bam, I saw some on this end. You guys didn't buy. Clear breakout, you have an impulse. That's what you need. You want impulsion. So, is here too, reaction. Okay, to make money in the marketplace, equates to opportunity. If you don't take the opportunity, then you're done. Here's another entry point. Correction before continuation. Now you'll be saying, well, it's already gone away in front of me. Then that means you have forgotten your very basic level in the first 3 weeks for you being a beginner. Who's in control? Who's in control? Bulls or the bears?
Bulls.
Both.
A little bit of both. You can't say a little bit of both because you see very clearly that the bulls are in control. There are more buyers than sellers over there.
Oh, I said bulls. Right. Sorry.
Right? So you need to find the balance between the way how you're going to react. If you're taking way too long to analyze, then you need to prepare prior to that, at least knowing how can you be faster. So to be faster, look, you have your peaks and troughs. Put it on very quickly. Bang, 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 bang. Only should only take, if you have 60 seconds. Right, let's see. 1. Yeah, basically that's all you need. Price is green level demand. We're at the supply levels. It's currently 15 seconds. 30 seconds. Nothing over there. Nothing on this end. Clear breakout. You have 2. Second opportunity, clear breakout. Buy. See, less than 10 seconds. Okay, let's go through on this end. How about the current price? This is the current high, current low. There is a peak and a trough. And now you're saying, well, there is nothing dating in the past. Minimize it, level supply. Level supply. Higher high, higher low. Lower high. Then just basically waiting for the price. Seems on a 1 minute time frame, the bulls are in control at this point in time, and sellers currently are resisting the price at this point. Two, one. Right. That's it. So win or lose, which one which? So basically got taken. All right, so let's try it again. Okay, so see if you'll be able to achieve a much better result. Before you do, by the way, please write down what your emotions were you feeling during that time. Was it some form of anxiousness, anxiety, some form of fear? What would be? Is it a negative, positive state? Before you came into class, how were you feeling before even you came into class? Were you prepared to come into class? Right, so write everything down based on your emotion. And then when you're analyzing something, in terms of the instruction set, if you're unsure, ask me, please. Okay, and then simply on the next one is do the same and see if you will be able to detect price. Where is price? Yeah, the price is currently expensive. Next logical explanation to come back down to correct a little bit before it could move. And I'm looking as well at transitioning. Well, I have a lower high, not I have a higher high over here, but I still have a higher low over here. But is there a lower high on this end? Hence, I didn't want to put my target point over here. I mean, it could easily take it, but I don't want to be greedy, so it can take me straight away. So you see lower high, now it's forming a new lower low. And then for intermediate and advanced, you're going through your fibs. So please, by the way, just look into using with no indicators for now. What I mean indicators is, okay, apologies, this one should be also hidden. No M2s or M3s. Just look into back to the basics, what you've learned. Air is demand, air is the supply, back of your trends. Of course, for those who have more the ability to using your fibs, use it. Okay, so from there, once you're finished writing down your emotions, see how you can basically improve on the next one. So it's currently 11:36. See if you're able to improve the trade. See if you can have the ability to say to yourself, trading is easy. If you're feeling anxiety, take a deep breath, relax. Okay, frame yourself, and then go for it. Alrighty? Okay.
Same pair?
You can choose a different pair, Jenny. I highly recommend to just stick to the same pair since you already analyzed the pair, and it's just a matter of you finding the opportunity now. Because in trading, opportunity, you also need to be patient. And maybe perhaps in the next 2 or 3 candles, you have to enter. You need patience, you need courage, to be confident. You need trust in yourself and the belief that you can do it. So trust your knowledge, trust your subconscious. Just let it go. You have to follow through. Just let it go. Get rid of the fears. No fear. When you have no fear, this is where you will make money. See, when you have no fear, you can think clearer. hence focus. And when everything falls in line, you will be in the zone. Okay, get into the zone.
Ray, can you just tell me where that show to the end of candle thing is? Please?
Oh, yeah, it is under your indicator tool. And this one right here,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
and it's going to be on the bottom, right there.
Okay.
Yes, Ruba, still the same, but you're going to make it, see if you can make a better one compared to one before. And then I'm going to start looking at the way how you're trading pretty shortly. All right, very good, Ruba. In terms of, I was monitoring that earlier. Okay, very nice. I know you have a bigger spread. The only thing I see, you got to be careful, Ruba, is because in Australia you have the ability to buy and sell at the same time, so you can arbitrage your trade. So you'll just have to monitor which one's which, because if not, it could, what would be the word a little bit I'm using? It could be a bit dangerous in the future. Okay, so just be aware.
Sorry, can you please explain again, like what I don't need to do?
Okay, so if you open the FXM, the other one, the trading station, so
Yeah.
click on that one. See how you bought 5, and then you have one that's a sell. So right at this point in time, your sell order is making money. You have the ability to buy and sell at the same time, which is
on the same candle.
On the same pair.
Yeah.
So what you've done over there is simply you pretty much your hedge your positions, you're arbitraging it, you're buying and selling at the same time. So you have a long position and you have a short position. So it's a good strategy once you are very familiar. You know, once you're really going to get good at it, definitely it's a really good strategy. I used to do this quite a lot, and I used to make really good money by doing this strategy. However, you just have to be careful at the very beginning because, so say for example, now your short position, see right there, it's dropping, and rather than losing $6.83, you're simply just losing $5.19. That's basically it's what it's doing, because you have two that's long and then you have one that's short. Okay, now once price reach a level of demand, you have to close the short position, and then you have to let the long position go back again, right? So you have two trades that's running in there, one long and one short. You bought twice and then you sold once. So generally speaking, it's not closing your position. Here in the US, they changed the rules. So over here is simply it's what we call a first in first out rule. That if I bought 5 at 1743, okay, actually this one here is 1726. So you shorted at 1726. Technically speaking, that 1729 on the first in first out rule will close your position of what you entered at 1726. So there's nothing existing, and that's how when they regulated a little bit in terms of Forex in the US, they changed it into first in first out. Now FXM has the ability to, you can switch it off. You can switch the arbitraging off. So that's why you just have to be aware. Just be careful that when you're trading, you cannot just buy and sell at the same time. Okay, you need to put a stop. You need to put a limit on the same entry. So, but other than that, that's how it works. Okay. All right. Okay, looking at yours as well, Jenny, way better. Rather than hesitating earlier,
I
finally
didn't
at
realize we were
least.
actually supposed to trade. I just thought we were supposed to chat. I didn't see it.
Uh,
Was it
so basically earlier, I don't know whether you heard me or not, but you have to press the trigger.
Yeah. I didn't realize that's what you meant.
Got it. Okay, so now this is where you need to start reading as well. You need to have, okay, so you close your position. Okay, good. Just seeing simply bingo. Okay, very nice. That's part of the intuition right there. That's a perfect case of intuitive trading right there. Excellent. Okay, nice. All right. Cool. Where'd you come from, James? All right. So nice. Very simple. You can see it there. Okay. There's that one mistake that I saw earlier. Exactly. Hopefully you wrote that down. Buying a level supply rather than selling, actually.
Yeah.
Especially with that one with the confirm lower high. Okay, cool. So very nice. So at least on the bottom, you see from 23.24 all the way there. Okay, cool. That's it.
This was a lower high to sell, but it was a little too early, so I got out of it. But I could have just stayed in a little bit more, bought more, or sold more.
Yep, no worries. As long as you can identify it from here on forwards is the most important part, right? So,
yep.
Cool. Okay, nice.
So with mine, I saw this lower high, and I sold the supply, but it didn't do it, so I got out before it possibly went up more.
Okay. Yep, same thing. You have a few more opportunities. In sport means that just because you got hit once that you can't hit back, right? So when you're seeing that, you have another opportunity. Take the opportunity again. Also notice in terms of your emotions, you look like the price and the level demand. What are you supposed to be doing at this point? Maybe closing positions like me too. Okay, so there you go, because it's an inverse. Sweet. Okay, very nice. So I'm just going from person to person now. Okay, so perfect. Love it that you waited for the correction on the first one, then exited supply level. Very good. And it's okay because you know that it's part of the correction. So nice. Okay. It's actually pretty interesting that you can see the style of a person's trade just by looking at it, and also knowing the personality based on the emotion. Pretty cool. Right, thanks, Lisa. Okay, let's see, where's a night? Alright, that's a perfect case as well. Selling level of supply. Okay, good, much way better. You're being more patient now, and I believe that's what you need to work on.
I kind of messed up here a little bit. I sold, but after as soon as I realized, I was like, holy smoke, this is higher lows. I was like, so I got out before it kind of got too crazy. But then,
oh, okay, gotcha.
And then I realized here, it didn't create like a super higher high or nothing, and these two are the same. Their overshadows are the same. The highs are the same, I should say.
Gotcha.
And I saw an incision here, and then I just went for it.
Okay, same. Okay, good. And then, is there still one more trade in there?
No, this is this one. This is, so I closed this and I went short here.
Okay, so you still have one short position, correct?
Yeah, this one. And
Okay.
I'm waiting for this to create, to pass this level right here. And, yeah.
Alright, good. Very nice. Okay. St. Jenny's. Okay, let's go to yours, Steve. Okay, nice. Just looking at it as well. Alright, so you bought, you closed, and you closed one. Currently have one in terms of a short. Okay. Nice. Okay. Alright, you just have to be aware now. Okay, you have the pound against the US dollar. So what can you see at this point in time from top to where the current price is? Since you currently shorted, just be aware that it could be just a correction of the whole overview based on 1 minute from the strong impulse to the upside. So Steve, can you do me a favor if you could press that up and down arrow next to the eye to your left. So there's like an eye icon. There's a circle icon, your ruler, the circle one. There's an eye, and then two to your left. One more, please. Yes. Bam. Okay. All right. Okay, your fib should be a little bit lower. Just out of curiosity, Steve, do you have, what's your pip spread at this point? Is it the tight one, 0.3? You have the pound dollar. Is it 0.7, 0.8, or you still have like 2.5, 2.6, something like that?
I think it's a 2.5.
Okay, gotcha. Maybe open up a newer one, and it will get you the new version of it, which is the 0.3 or 0.6, a shorter, smaller time frame. Okay, but other than that, you can see it. Perfect. Okay, so it looks good. All right. Okay, next, from Steve to it's in Ruba. I need to look at Jeff's. Right, so level of demand, you have a higher low. Okay, all right, good. And let's look at yours, Vicky.
Here.
All right, so likewise, I can see it on a downtrend. Is your spreads also tight?
2.5.
Oh, so it's the same as the overseas guys. Okay, gotcha. Right, no worries. So in terms of a practice, okay, good. There. All right, there's a. So I also suggest, since you're practicing, notice you cut the speed. The first one, you went through the second one, you went through the transitioning of a lower high. Notice how when there are bulls and it touched through the broken arrow line, and there should be another sell order right there on
Here, right?
correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so other than that, perfect. So now price level approaching level of demand, breaking out, and bingo. That's where you know what to do. 11:59 midnight. Normally at midnight our time, it's going to be some form of activity. Possibility will tank. I mean, and that's the progression of it. Once the German market starts to open, it will vary. Okay, so there you go. Good. Very nice. Okay, let's have a look at Javier's. And then Caitlin.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
There you go, Javier. Okay,
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
oh, okay, gotcha. Never mind.
Sorry.
It's a little bit more tougher here on the phone. Look at that, see? Midnight, bam, that's how they're pretty cheeky. Back to the level of demand. Alright, Caitlin, did you practice at all today, by any chance? Nothing?
Oh, wait, so can you read it? Yeah, I didn't really practice today. I was like, gone all day.
Oh, okay. No problemo. Okay, so a couple of things. Let me just more pointers is always read price. Look at the impulse. Look at the strength. Is it force or lack of force? Force or lack of force. Also reading and comparing it basically to the past. So here there's a lot of force, only 1 and 2 in continuation. Lack of force, continuation. Bam, bam, bam. And here is actually, that's what they normally tend to do prior to midnight. They will push it back down, then it'll push it back up. All right, so we'll always go back to your basics, start knowing how to read the price, compare that to the previous bars, see if you'll be able to dictate on what it could create from there, and then look at your trends, transition of trends. So actually that's really nice to watch about see how price penetrates through 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and then bam. So wow, okay, let's start trading. Something's going on. All right. Despite sometimes you get into it, and then to do this type of stuff, you need a little bit more focus, actually. Because all right, I want to do it. So thanks a lot for the beginners. Thanks for coming in. I hope you learned something from today by doing that. And see in terms of demand, just defining them, which one's stronger, which one's weaker. Of course, this one was also stronger compared to that's right. Here's also a strong one, and all the bottom ones right there. Okay, so that being said, I will terminate this class, and I'll see for the intermediate and advanced. I'll see you guys in the next class, and we're gonna continue to live trade. Okie dokes.
Thank you.
Thank you.